Hey guys, welcome into the channel again for the Jets franchise. Coming off of one devastating loss and then a tie to the Jaguars. Basically two undefeated teams back to back. And we came up short on one, which we lost real bad, and tied for the other one in overtime. But now we're gonna be taking on the Arizona Cardinals. They're 3-2, and we're starting Gardner Minshew one more time, and we'll see how it'll go with him. I'm actually kind of afraid, but yeah, let's go with him. Let's see how he plays. On paper, it looks like our overalls are better than the Cardinals, but obviously, how this sims is gonna be totally different. So yeah, we might, depending on if Gardner Minshew throws some interceptions, we might be putting in the rookie quarterback Devin Brennan.
It's Madden NFL 24, and the spotlight is on the Cardinals' rookie linebacker. He put up numbers last week with a 9-tackle performance. It's the Cardinals and the Jets, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Arizona Cardinals. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Cardinal team as they get ready here. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they were losers their last time out. They're going to try to get back in the win column, but obviously they're going to have to do that in a hostile environment. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
He'll buy some time right. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on second down.
That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. On this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you...
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. But you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator, because that's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
Well, third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game: 17 carries, 65 yards, and a touchdown as well.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 2nd down and 3. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Minshew's throw here pulled in by Lazard.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Out of the gun is Minshew. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 42. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that. Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where the play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, do I have that dagger play? Do I have that play and just finish them off right now? Because I think they'd love to gain that big advantage early.
On 2nd down, Minshew looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line. Minshew sets to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. It'll be Minshew again. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Hall want to give up the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Flushed out right. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Gardner Minshew with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and it's now a 7. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. He finds Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Garrett Wilson, 34 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Now that touchdown won't allow you to totally relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased their lead.
Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Murray now on first down. This one deep for Wilson. They've got his man complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Wilson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, there's no doubt that this offense was in desperate need of a quick answer, and they got it. One play, and they're right back in this game.
Because you got the sense if they stalled out here and then another score on the other side to make it a 3-score game, could have gotten ugly. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. This offense and Garrett Wilson headed back out. He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football, that can shred a defense quicker than anything else, because as soon as the catch is made, he still has the ability to, yards after catch, get downfield, gain even more, score touchdowns, all of that. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch as this progresses, to see how they defend him and how he changes up his game in order to try and keep getting open.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Hall. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's in. 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. Now Minshew. And he whips that one incomplete there.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the deep.
And it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35. After the turnover, here's Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. Cardinals got to go quickly, hustling to the line. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Pass incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle, because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the head.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fielded just inside the 30. The Jets take it over again. Breece Hall making his way out with the offense. He's over 40 yards here in the 2nd quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Minshew's throw here going to be caught by Wilson. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Pass complete. He's got Lazard on the out route. They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Open man here is Conklin. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks. So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And now this is going to depend on the spot. Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. That's on the guard, Laken Tomlinson. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line.
1st down, New York.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. Minshew, 1st and 10. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
Complete to number 82.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
A gain of 7, and the Jets 1st down.
A handoff for Hall. Powerful running. And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
90 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And this won't be enough to pick up the 1st. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The Jets on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 6-yard line.
Laundry on the field. This is going to be a false start on the offense.
Sometimes you have to slow things down a little bit when things get heated. The cadence has to be slow and deliberate at times to make sure your team's ready to go.
The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Samson Abuka, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Fairbairn is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
Well, some field goals are bigger than others, and that.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll go play action here with Minshew.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Minshew sets to throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think he got caught in between and created a foul.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 7-yard line.
It'll be Minshew again. This will be caught at about the 5.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Off play action, it's Minshew. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak, no running play. They decide to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run. It's Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory.
Trying to take this home, they'll run.
And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
And we know all the time that coaches talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's a stat that doesn't matter much, but in this drive, it matters a lot. They want to reduce time and score points and lock this game down.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Kyler Murray now in the Cardinal offense. Down by 13. 1:51 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day. But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
First down, Murray.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
A lot of practice time, a lot of thinking goes into 2-minute drills, even on the defensive side. So now you want to make sure the guys understand. Continue to be aggressive, but make sure you're smart in doing so.
Escaping the pressure right.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So a minute and change to go, and this is going to be an onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's the Jets punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Murray to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Murray, one final try. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
So, guys, big win for the Jets, 20-14. Honestly, it got a little scary towards the end because the touchdown that Kyler Murray threw, and then after that, they still got the ball back with 13 seconds because of the Madden time, how they deal with time. The computer deals with time. And I'm not gonna lie, I was a little scared at the end because I'm thinking, hey, they could actually pull one off because most of their plays have been big plays in this game. But anyways, defense came up clutch except for the 2 big plays against them. And yeah, let's just go over a couple of the stats. Gardner Minshew had another bad game. I don't know why they're having him throw 47 times. That's I don't understand that. That's way too much for him. It looks like when he gets when he gets flustered in the pocket is when he gets into trouble. Because if he stays in the pocket and throws, he's fine sometimes. Yeah, when he starts trying to improvise, it just goes crazy for him. I don't know what happens to him. But yeah, 74% completion percentage, which is great. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Breece Hall gets over the century mark, which I'm happy about that. They gave him 25 rushing attempts. The time of possession was way over for the Jets. They had the ball way more. The defense came up really, really big in this game against the Cardinals. Xavier Gibson and Conklin both had 10 receptions. Wilson came up with 6 and Lazard with 5. They got a lot of people involved. The leading receiver, Gibson, with 77 yards. Garrett Wilson came up with the lone touchdown, and he had 72 yards. As far as the offensive line is concerned, I think it's gotten a lot better now with that move, putting Gibbs in there. I know he's a low overall, but he's actually keeping his own on the right side of the line. Quinnen Williams led the team with 6 tackles. You had 3 TFLs for Jermaine Johnson and Quinnen Williams. Then Quinnen Williams had 2.5 sacks, and Jermaine Johnson had 1.5 sacks, with Will McDonald having half a sack. I'm telling you guys, Quinnen Williams looks like the defensive player of the year right now, in my opinion. And DJ Reed had 1 interception. So now we're starting week 7, 1 week before the trading deadline, and we're going to be battling the Patriots again. If you guys remember, we played the Patriots, I believe it was week 2, and we came up short against them. They came back and beat us. Again, it's a pretty even teams. Hopefully we get the win. This time we're at home, and maybe we get to 500 and be 3-1.
It's week 7 of the National Football League, and everyone's watching Ramondre Stevenson. He had a great week last week, well over 100 on the ground with a score. It's the Pats and the Jets, and it comes your way next on Madden NFL 24.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got a matchup here in pivotal week 7, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Jets ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Marcus Jones, a return man. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
The rushing numbers for Stevenson from last week. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches who are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
That is caught. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field. Defensively, Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Throwing Jones. His throw incomplete.
Well, these two teams, you might remember, met in Foxborough earlier in the season with the Patriots winning that ball game. So they are looking for the sweep here at MetLife. On second down, it's Stevenson.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now Jones.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. They'll be led out by Gardner Minshew, 6th-round selection in 2019 out of Washington State.
And I thought in last week's game, he found a way to win, like a good pitcher, without his best stuff. I mean, he did throw 2 interceptions, offset by 1 touchdown pass. Not the ratio, not the numbers you're really looking for as a QB. But finding a way to win, that's all that really matters.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. But taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago.
25 carries, 103 in the yardage department.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect there was more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Minshew. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Running their plays over and over during the week can often get robotic for an offense, but on game day they can often flow smoothly, as that one just did.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here's Hall.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Hall again on second down.
And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
This defense for the Patriots, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, and I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Here's Minshew. Touchdown!
Garrett Wilson.
His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Jets are on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Jones off the bootleg. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
But there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
A give for Stevenson, running right.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Ramondre Stevenson, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. Now a timeout called for by the defense.
So as they talk it over, we step aside. Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback.
And the Jets set to take the field.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a 2nd player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. On 1st down, Jones. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Back to throw. Jones. This is caught. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Now a throw in the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. On 2nd and goal, Jones, touchdown, Patriots. Hunter Henry from 3 yards out.
And the Patriots are an extra point away from drawing level. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, gotta give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Stevenson elects not to return it. It's a touchback. But once again, here comes Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense.
Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist, you know, that good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go to other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Out of the gun is Minshew. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Jones on the return.
Marcus Jones on the return.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On second and very short, Jones, pass complete on the out route to Beckham. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Jones. Completes it to Douglas. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Back to throw again.
Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing again on second down. Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again.
They set up the screen for Stevenson.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Stevenson. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Second down and goal. Jones. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Jones now gonna throw on 3rd and goal. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. The Jets defense making things difficult there. 4th down. The kick by McManus is good, and they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
Minshew, 1st and 10. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Again, Minshew looking to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And that will tie things at 17 all. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Look at the big fella go. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 23. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got him the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now. They'll run with Hall. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Fairbairn able to put this one through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw. Jones. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. On the draw is Stevenson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. 74 yards for him on the ground now. On that, his 20th carry of the ball game. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Operating from the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He finds his target, Beckham. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. Work to do here with a crowd at fever pitch. 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Jones. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And this will be caught at the 30. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
1st down, New England.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Jones. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Here's Jones. And it's caught. Touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Patriots have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So the Jets now down by 4. 1:16 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Now Minshew. That is incomplete.
Run with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football, because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
McManus's point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Taken at the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. At time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Minshew's throw here pulled in by Lazard.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Minshew. That's pulled in by Wilson.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It'll be Minshew again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Well, this defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they've played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone out on this football game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So after watching this game, I'm sick to my stomach. The game basically ends with the Patriots scoring a touchdown, and then Gardner Minshew throwing 2 pick sixes, trying to come back. Devastating loss for the Jets, 38-20. In my opinion, that's it. The season's done for Gardner Minshew's. I don't see him coming back. I'm gonna be starting the rookie Devin Brennan, and just I would rather take my licks with him than with the way that Gardner Minshew is playing. The defense, held their end except for the last drive for the Patriots, but man, you can't throw 2 pick sixes. That's devastating for the team. Let's look at the player stats. Gardner Minshew's 24-35, 354 yards, 68% completion. That's great, and he had two touchdowns. He played great until basically the last minute of the game. Brees Hall, 21 attempts for 63 yards. The Patriots defense held him, but it's fine. The thing is that you need to run the ball consistently. What I've been seeing is that they want to throw the ball with Gardner Minshew, and I think you're better off giving it to Brees Hall. With Gibson out on injury, Conklin was the leading receptor. Then you had Lazard and Garrett Wilson with 6. Garrett Wilson had 156 yards, and he had the only 2 TDs. Leading tackler was C.J. Mosley. He was back from injury, so he's back at his position. TFLs, you had 3 by Jermaine Johnson and 2 each for Will McDonald and Quinnen Williams. Sacks, we had 1 sack. It's a half a sack for Jermaine Johnson and Quinnen Williams. We'll end this one with a couple of upgrades for a couple people. The rookie offensive lineman, which I've been impressed, Jerry Gibbs. We'll give him agile. He's up to a 67 overall now. Kentrell McMillan will boost his pass coverage, bring him up some more. He's up to a 75. Still don't know what his hidden development is. But yeah, guys, we'll leave it right there. Disappointing loss to the Patriots, bringing us to 2-4-1. It was an opportunity to come back to 500, and now we're gonna be putting in the rookie Devin Brennan as our starting quarterback going forward. It's too many interceptions from Gardner Minshew, and he just cost us the game against the Patriots. I understand it being risky and being under pressure the last minute of the game to try to come back, but to throw 2 pick sixes, you cost the team the game, basically. Listen, you didn't come back. It stayed 24-20. That's understandable, but you basically cost a team with 2 pick sixes with 1 minute left. If you guys like what I'm doing, don't forget to subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, just thanks for watching, and God bless.